Hello friends, and we are back again with the bash tutorials, and today we are starting another topic which is S3 storage and CloudFront. I'm getting many mails uh, in which IT guys and new engineers want to learn about S3 storage and CloudFront. I will try to cover both in this tutorial, and if you guys have any doubts, instead of mailing, you guys can just comment it under the video. We can discuss that, and I will try to answer each and every query possible uh, under my video tutorial. So before starting S3 and CloudFront, one should know that these technologies are, you need to understand the logic of these technologies. If you are getting the logic behind them, then you will easily be link it to any virtualization or cloud technology. So S3 is scalable storage. So in order to like explain S3, I will be taking example of Dropbox or OneDrive, in which you just place your data, and wherever you go you just log in into it and get your data, right? In the same way, now I am using my free account, and I'm using my free account, which is like free tier account. I'm going into it. So this is my S3 console. So in S3, like I'm taking example of Dropbox, right? So you can just create a bucket here, test bucket bash. So I have created the bucket which is test bucket bash. So this is my, like you can say that this is my private storage, this is my private space. I can keep my files here, I can set permissions here, like NFS share. So these are my permissions, view permission. If I just want, I can set web hosting through it. If you want to enable it as a web hosting, you just need to this will be your address, and you enable it and you open it, and you will get your data what you will be placing in it. Then there are events. You can like select the prefix under which every access, every simple queue service, every lambda function event will be logged into it, on which actions are performed on your S3 bucket. Then we have versioning. What changes you made, it will be given a new version number. Cross region replication. You want your data to be replicated at a particular time among all the regions. So this is a feature in which whoever using your bucket will be paying for it, requester pay. So this is the basic structure of bucket. So ideally, what is bucket? If I'm going into bucket, upload, I'm uploading a file. So this is image I'm uploading. So it will show your image has been uploaded. And now if I can go out of it, again commit. Now if you see, I have this space been, so here it is saying access denied. Why it is saying access denied? Because if you go here, I have only access. So I will add here, everyone, view, open and edit permission, and let me delete it, and I will be saving it, right? After saving it, I will be trying to reopen it. So this is like, I have just that one image. Let me add another image. Okay, let me delete it. So this is the basic of our my S3, in which I can add my data, then I have the public link for that data ideally, and I can give that public link and provide the permission to see that data, right? So now we will be moving towards our second topic, which is CloudFront. So what is CloudFront? Now suppose I have a website, and I want that my website shouldn't be having any latency. I should access my website at a faster speed from anywhere I want. Global content delivery network. So what I will do, I will be using, in that case I will be using this CloudFront. I will be going into the more detail of what CloudFront is actually after doing the practical, because in this CloudFront, when we will be creating distribution, it will take time to replicate. So CloudFront is actually delivering your dynamic or static data fast all over the globe by replicating your chunks of data to the nearest uh, distribution center, right? So if I want to distribute my static data, then I can relate this distribution to my S3 bucket, and if I want to distribute my dynamic data, then I can directly relate it to my Amazon EC2 instance, right? So it is just making your website fast, making your web, like if I am having a page on my website in which there is an image, so I am browsing it from North America, and it is coming fast, but when I am browsing it from India, it is not opening that much. So if I distribute that data nearer to India, example I distribute it to Singapore, so downloading the image from Singapore will be fast, right? So in the same way we will be creating a distribution. So here to create a distribution, speed up your distribution of static and dynamic content, distribute media files, any updated or object, or submit web forms. So create an RTMP distribution, or distribution of streaming media, like which will be using Adobe Flash. If you are using any streaming media, then you need to get here, otherwise start it. So I have created one bucket in front of you, that is test bucket bash, and that I will be using. I will be restricting bucket access. No, I will not be restricting it. Using any header if you want to use, otherwise, okay, let's use header name is uh, test, okay, and giving value of header, let's say, otherwise no need to give. And these are ideally these are your cache behavior. You want to view it through HTTP or HTTPS, or only HTTPS. You want which HTTP method to use: get head, get head option, put, post. I will be going with get head only. And you want to improve caching, you want to whitelist, I am not choosing it. And then these should be default for me, maximum minimum TTL. And you want to improve caching, yes or no. So these are your edge locations. So which edge location you want, like I was talking about, you want to use this for Europe, Asia, or use it for all location, or use it for US and Europe. This all depends where your website will be, like where it will be visited, from where hits it will be getting. And I will be going with here. You can do if you want to have your own DNS name associated instead of using this long name, then you can define C names here, right? But I am going with the default distribution. uh, I'm not giving any value, that's why it is giving me an error. So that distribution is been created, test bucket. So it is been enabled. So from here now it will be taking around 15 minutes to get it enabled properly, because now it will be replicating all your the distribution list to all your local centers, right? this this is your CloudFront, which is these are your edge locations. I was talking. It will be sending your data to all the edge location caches so that they can be made aware that CloudFront distribution has been defined. While this is been happening, let's go and have the definition of both CloudFront and S3 bucket. So CloudFront is a content delivery web service. It integrates with other Amazon Web Service products to give developer and business an easy way to distribute content to end users with low latency, high data transfer speeds, and no minimum usage commitment, right? So no need to tune the things if you unfortunately misconfigured it, and no need to like take care of buffer and caches, because now your content is being distributed all over the edge centers, right? So this is really a good technology, if and it is only, we don't have any commitments to use it, right? It's no minimum commitment. So second is your S3 bucket. S3 bucket is simple storage service which provide developer and IT teams with secure, durable and highly scalable cloud storage. It is easy to use with simple web service interface to store and retrieve any amount of data from anywhere. You pay only for the storage you actually use. There is no minimum fees to set up. So this I already discussed, so that S3 is like your, you can store any type of files, you can store any name of bucket, it should be unique. You can set permissions, then you can really distribute, use it as a content distribution. uh, I will make a tutorial in which we will be using EC2 as a CloudFront, but to give you the basic understanding, I have just started with like giving this as a uh, giving CloudFront using S3 bucket. So we will be waiting till this is enabled. Let's see. So we are back in, it is still under progress. So until it is getting enabled, I just want to run you through these reports and analysis of the distribution list. So first, your cache status, you can set what type of cache report you want to produce, granularity of report, timing, which distribution you want report for, right? And then you can just update it, will give you the report here. Monitoring alarms you want to set, here you want to set the monitoring alarms, then you can set the alarms for your this distribution list. Popular objects, top referrers to which my click has been uses, what type of HTTPS or HTTP, which type of request you are getting, viewers, which what are the things they are browsing, which operating system they are from, which location they are browsing. So altogether it's a great analysis also which has been provided with distribution list. So if you can watch this, still it's still going on. So it is actually replicating your site to all of the edge locations, so that if you see here, you have enabled it for HTTP and HTTPS. Here are the error pages. Still we have not validated the site yet. That's why reports are still not been shown. So I'm still waiting if it get enabled. So guys, finally my image has been deployed, and the distribution list has been prepared. Now we are going to test the distribution list. So this is my link. So it is showing the access denied. Let's go to our S3 bucket, and let's go to that image which we have uploaded. So it is actually uploading our, it is actually showing us the image which I am uploading. So let's see the permissions with this image. Look, I don't have given the permission to everyone, that's why I'm not able to see it. Let's do it for everyone. Open view and let's save it. Let's try again now. Still it is showing access denied. Okay, I got it. We are using, we need to like give the image name in front of it. I just go to his properties. Is it united.png? I'm not sure. It's not united. So it is actually taking time to open the bucket. So this is our this was our page. So now our that is almost. So look, so in this case our distribution list has started working, and I love bash tutorial, I also love it. So I've tried to give you a basic idea how our CloudFront and S3 like integration works. We will try to cover CloudFront with EC2. In this way you can save your latency and other issues on your website and content delivery. So if you really like this tutorial, please subscribe it, please share it. If you have any issues, instead of mailing, you can just comment it and we can reply to those issues. Thanks and have a nice day.